retention tactics. Calm down, Jason. All right. So we have attendance tracking. So what we were able to see from tracking attendance at our gyms is, let's say it's somebody on a 3 times a week membership. So you have 3 times a week they show up, then 3, then 2, then 2, then 1, then 0, and they'd cancel. All right. This is pretty much, you could see it. You could just see it clear as day. People just start, they come down once, and then they slowly trick off, and then they cancel. Which, by the way, the easiest correlation with cancellation is lack of consumption. So if you want people to stay and pay, you got to get them to use it. And one of the sayings I had in the gym world that I think is worth writing down for anyone is that no matter how cheap a gym membership is, a gym membership you never use is never worth it. And so whether it's $5 or $50, if someone doesn't use it, even if it's the most amazing thing in the world, they will not keep paying for it at some point because a waste is a waste. And so on the flip side, almost no one complains about a gym membership they use every day, no matter how expensive it is. Because if you use it every day, you're going to want to keep using it. And so the goal is consumption. And so attendance tracking helped us get an early indicator that someone is about to fall off. And if you don't have early indicators in your business, that's what you need to have, because churn, people canceling, is a lagging indicator. It means it happens after the bad thing happened. We want to find out the moment the bad things happen so we can turn something from tragic to magic. That's a Disney saying. But what we found is that if we found that somebody went and they missed 1 session of the 3 that they were supposed to go to, if we reached out to them a bunch of times here, the next week, in this scenario, same miss, boom, they're back at 3, and we saved them. Because they found out that someone was actually paying attention to whether they were coming or not. And so they felt accountable to showing up because someone is paying attention. And so this works for whatever it is that you sell, is you want to make sure that they know that you're paying attention to whether they're consuming it or not. And the way that you actually do these reach outs is reverse of leads, okay? So let me explain. With a lead, like a marketing lead, you reach out a lot of times the first day, fewer times the second day, fewer times the third day, fewer times the fourth day, and eventually you stop reaching out to them, right? Because they didn't buy, they're not interested, whatever. With customers, when you reach out once the first day. If they don't respond, you reach out twice the next day. If they still don't respond, you reach out 3 times. Basically, you escalate rather than de-escalate when it's a customer, because you're like, hey, we need to figure this out. And by mapping this reach out structure to attendance tracking, you can go from this scenario to this scenario. And that's exactly what happened for us and for all the memberships that I've been a part of. So that covers attendance tracking. Let's go to number 6. Also, a big beefy boy, calm down, Jason, which is onboarding. All right, this one is like one of those silent killers that you would not believe how important and effective it is to implement this within